Alright everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today's video is another Nats profile video, kind of with a dark horse deck right now. Bakugo 4. He did win a regional with the death symbol. Granted, that was on the back of, like, risky encounter. So, but this is a cool little air version that I cooked up with the help of my buddy Trent. He's been playing kind of this at locals a bit, but it is a really neat take on like a dark horse, because like if you expect like a lot of Burt 2 to be around, like what does Bakugo love? Yeah, sure, reduce my damage. I'll just get +3 damage. So it's really, you get +1, but it still kind of takes care of that. Like granted, like nuking Burt's hand isn't the greatest, but Bakugo can do 30 plus easily with the right hand, right? So let's get into the deck. So Bakugo, number 4. Katsuki Bakugo 4, 6 hand size, 30 health. This is off the air symbol. Not sure, I don't see any death attuned cards in here, which probably could be made, an argument for, but we're gonna have his 2 abilities. Once per turn, discard a card from your card pool. If it's your turn, your rival discards a card. That also works defensively, so if we want to clear a block, we can clear a block to be able to block better. So it is both turns, it's just kind of nice. And then response after your Fury attack receives a damage penalty. It gets 3 damage. So damage penalty means anything that has a minus sign. Resets and set 2s and reductions do not count. It has to have a minus sign. So going to the attacks, let's set price difficulty. Obviously, we're going to play Force Stun Grenade. It's on its way out, man. We got to play it. It gets us +1 to our hand size if we're able to get another Fury attack. Also, let's say we've Bakugo'd once, and let's say we've Explosive Rebuked, and we get X to stun rating. X is for each attack that's left our card pool. It's the top enhance. Also has powerful too. Plus, like, we can eventually just stun our rival out, which is really great. Next is Irate Scowl for the low zone mix-up. For difficulty, 3 check, +2 high block. If a card has left our card pool this turn, it gets 3 speed, -1 damage, respond Bakugo. So really, it gets 3 speed, 2 damage. And then if our rival has 2 or less cards in their hand, we get to draw a card. So if, say, we're able to get rid of a card or 2 out of our rival's hands, and they're down to like 1 to 0 cards, we get to draw an extra card, which is great. And now this card. I hate this card. I hate facing this card because it just means that I'm probably gonna die. If your rival sees 1, yeah, you could live. But if you see 2, if your rival sees 2 of these things, like, yeah, you're probably dead. Rebel Rousing, 4 difficulty, 3 check, +2 low block, 3 high for 5. Static, after this card leaves your card pool during the combat phase, your rival loses 2 health. This effect cannot reduce your rival below 1. So it can put you to 1. Cool. Response, after you play this card, attacks get -1 damage this turn. So you can just basically say, I get to respond Bakugo after every attack I played, and I get 1 billion damage. It has a cool deadlock enhance. Destroy 2 rival foundations. You just get to pick any 2 and blow them up. It has a nice 2 low block. Fun fact, you could block low with this, play this card, and give all your rivals attacks -1 damage, if that matters. It's a little bit of defense, and then you can clear it with Bakugo to burn them too, which is kind of cool, I guess, defensively. I don't know if you'd want to, because Rebel Rousing's like just, it's the grease to the wheels. So yeah, but yeah. And then we're going to play a cool throw. Biting Dragon Grab, 4 difficulty, 3 check, +3 mid block, 3 mid for 5. If we Rebel Rousing, it's a 3 mid 7, plus whatever else we can add to it. It's just some guaranteed damage. Yeah, Face Shield just eats this up, right? Like a lot of like those Omni Block type cards just eat this up. But with Bakugo, if we're able to clear our rival's hand, it doesn't matter what they have. It doesn't matter what the speed is. And our Big Bomb, Explosive Rebuke, 5 difficulty, 2 check, Gasp. We're playing 2s. Yeah, this card is worth its 2. It carries that 2. +1 mid block, 5 mid 5, Fury, powerful 2, stun 1, taunt, enhance, discard 1 Fury card from your card pool. So clear one Fury attack from your card pool. Your rival discards a card from their hand, basically. So with this and Bakugo, you can basically nuke your opponent's hand down to 1 or possibly nothing, depending on if they have any outside draw. 1A enhance. Flip 1 foundation. This attack gets +1 to all its keyword ratings. So powerful 3, stun 2. Very cool. So this is like the bomb, right? Like after we hit our opponent a bit and we have some momentum possibly, this just becomes a nuke, and it's a tactical one. It's explosive, if you will. Yeah, it's just... What's funny is like all of Bakugo's attacks from Jetburn are just like, they're not even really attacks. They're just, I'm yelling at you, so I'm taunting and I'm mad. It's just really funny. We play 2 actions, seizing the advantage. We need to be able to like interact with our opponent's board outside of stunning. The cool thing about this is that it plays on build, it clears, it builds on play. We also get 2 speed, which can kind of matter with our first attack, and it just takes care of a problem piece. It's very good. Going into our foundations, we got 4 Reluctant Role Model, 0-5, 3 low block, Tenacious Flip. This attack gets -1 damage. Respond Bakugo, or just -1 damage. Say let's just on our rivals moves. So let's say we do block with the rabble rousing, -1, and then we flip this for -2. Yeah, -2 could go a long way, you know. Life of Danger. We play 2 checks, so this is just there just to get that +1 and then commit. 0-5 +3 mid. Feeling Cute. 1-5, 2 high block, enhance, basically sacrifice the foundation. Your attack gets +1 speed. We need a way to push our attacks through if we're not able to nuke our rival's hand down. Irritated, 1-5, 3 high block, commit. This Fury attack gets 2 speed and -1 damage, respond Bakugo. So it's basically a commit for 2-2. Fearsome Transformation gives us some much needed outside card draw, 1-5, 3 high block, flip, discard a card. It cycles a card, but if we have momentum, we don't have to. Mother's Embrace, it's a 1 from the Critical Role deck, 1-5, 3 low block. Response Tenacious. Flip after you clear a card from your card pool during the combat phase. Hey, our character does that. Ready this card. So if we do check a 2 on an attack, it kind of just refunds us a bit. 3 copies of This Is My Chance from Attack on Titan 1, 1-4, 3 low block. Flip. This is the only attack in your card pool. It gets +2 speed. If it's completely blocked, you may clear it from your card pool. So it ups our storm counter for stun grenade. Also, it keeps our card pool clear so that we can also attack easier. Plus, our rival may not want to partially block. They may partially block or not even block because they don't want to clear it, which kind of lends into, well, we can explosive rebuke them next. We got 4 copies of Push the Advantage from Attack on Titan 2. 1-5, 3 mid block response flip after you clear 1 or more cards from your card pool during the combat phase. Much needed card draw. So if we clear with Bakugo, we clear with Rebuke, we're able to just draw more gas. And yes, the deck does play some defensive pieces. Nice try. Commit, enhance, 2-5, 3 low block, enhance, commit. This attack gets -2 speed. Response after your rival's combat phase begins. We get to ready it. It is Tenacious, so it does give us -2 speed. It kind of gives us more blocking power if we have to go in deeper and commit cards. Incompatible quirks, 2-5, 3 mid block from Jetburn. Static, this card is not ready during the ready step. Enhance, commit. This attack gets -2 speed. Tenacious, remove 1 foundation, ready foundation. So this actually, it's less about the defense, but more about the ready, because it's not once per turn, and we can continually ready this on every enhanced step. And for latent skill, 2-5, 2 high block, flip, discard 2 cards, draw 2 cards. We need more card draw. I would probably, let's check our blocks real quick, because I'm thinking we may just change this to Curious About Quirks. No, it's fine. Like, Curious About Quirks would be a little safer, so it can't get canceled on cost. But I think this would be fine. But yeah, that's the Bakugo deck. I think it's actually a dark horse character for Nationals. Off of any of his symbols, to be honest. I think he plays Stun Grenade off of 2 of them. He plays Irate Scowl off of all of them. Rabble Rousing off of all of them. So you're looking at these Irate, Rabble, and Explosive probably in every version of him. And then you got Stun Grenade in the Air and Death version. And then this is probably this is only in the Air version. So like Stun Grenade and Biting Dragon Grab's a little different in the Void build. Death build doesn't play this, but maybe it plays another Fury. It probably plays Vial Seizing just for card draw and a nice high breaker block. So, but yeah, that's the Bakugo Air deck, guys, for Nationals. So let me know what you think in the comments below. I think this character is really sick. I think he's poised for a good run. I think a lot of people, I think players don't know how to deal with hand ripping very well. I think maybe. Also, damage reduction. This guy is DR proof. Like, he's DR proof. So he just will respond on every instance of your DR, and he will say, too bad. But that's all I got for you guys today. Be sure to like, share, comment, subscribe. Hit that bell for notifications. Check out my other Nats decks profile. I'm going to make a new playlist for that. So be sure to check that out. And until the next video, take care.